Let me check niggas' temperatures.
Jazz the ass. You just never know. You know, people saying like, I have a bar though, because he kept saying Vicky.
So I ain't want to bring up the Gilly. I ain't want to bring up ARAB. Like, stay on this shit.
That spoke to a W. Turn it out. Let's switch it up. Now let's just say it came out that his story.
Nigga, stop wild strong, nigga. I'm wild strong.
What's the word? What's the word? What's the word, man? Shout out to the guys, man. Shout out to the guys. You know what I'm saying? Hit the likes. You already know. Hype up the video. All YouTube things you got to do, man, to keep us in the algorithm. We appreciate each and every one of y'all, man. Shout out to my brother, my dog, Dead Ass Talk. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. This ain't necessarily... We're going to have some real conversation during this watch and react about everything that is going on with Geechi Gotti. First and foremost, I see a lot of people saying free Geechi Gotti. See a lot of people saying, you know what I'm saying, wishing well, everyone is at least wishing him well and praying for him. This is the one thing I would say. Because we're definitely picking and choosing when we say pray for Geechi Gotti. Can we, as long as we can admit when we being inconsistent, I'm cool with that. Because let's be honest, if these drugs was in your community, if these drugs had affected a loved one that you knew, and Lord willing they didn't overdose, but let's just say they did, how would we feel about this situation? And the only reason I can even think from that lens, to be honest with you, is because my sister was murdered. Because my sister was murdered and I had to sit through a murder trial. So do you understand how crazy it is to see people say free someone who has killed one of your family members? Free him for what? Free him because you don't believe he had the gun? Free him because you don't believe he ran from the police? Even though all of these things is documented, he got out of the car, he shot the bullets that he shot, he ran away. Free him for what? So long as we know that we picking and choosing when we say free him. Now, again, I'm not mad at the ones who are okay with saying that you picking and choosing, because we are. Everybody got favorites in this culture. I've shown favoritism, blind favoritism when it comes to battle rap. Y'all know it. But not no more, though. But not no more. Not no more. We're gonna be a lot more unfiltered and a lot more authentic. But just because I'm in a different space in life, I think. Well, I don't have to be so PC, and I don't necessarily gotta walk a line, because I'm not working on a national level anymore. So I don't have to worry about, you know what I'm saying, national partners anymore. Now I got to worry about district partners, and I got to worry about what I want to do in the school settings for sure. But I ain't got to necessarily censor myself and worry about like what a national organization is going to think about what my YouTube channel is covering. So yeah, it's about to get a lot more interesting on this channel. But I would say this from a personal experience with Geechi before we go and watch the full body cam. And if you've seen the thumbnail, the thumbnail is asking a real question: who snitched on Gotti, or who going to snitch on Gotti? Everybody, if y'all are thinking everybody about to keep it P in this situation, ain't nobody finna rat, ain't nobody finna tell. Law averages saying the years that they possibly facing, the years that are being thrown out there, in best case scenario, they can get those to run concurrently, which means let's say he's charged with 5 charges, right? And let's just say he's guilty. He's found guilty on all 5 charges, and all 5 charges carry a 5-year sentence. If they don't get that to run concurrently, where all of those they're running all off at the same time, they're all on the same watch, so all 5 counts start at the exact same time, He could be looking at, you know what I'm saying, 5 times 5 is 25. Easy 25 years. That's just an example. When everybody not willing to face them type of years. So I hope and pray, you know what I'm saying, that I will say this. I hope and pray that the people that Geechi was arrested with are as solid as Geechi has shown himself to be. We better hope and pray that everybody in the car, and you will see when we get to this body cam, everybody in the car, I got questions. Because somebody hopped out the gate, and as soon as they got arrested, they said something to me that I was like, he might not be able to sit down at that as long as it might need to get this rectified. He might not be able to sit down as long as he needs in order to get this problem resolved for everybody. So it's going to be very interesting. But like I said, me personally, I pray for Geechi Gotti. I pray for his family. All those, you know what I'm saying, that is impacted by the loss of Geechi. Battle rap definitely lost one of, you know what I'm saying, its brightest stars, one of the biggest stars of this era, hands down. But that's also what comes with the game, right? If you can win, you can also lose. That's the other side of the coin. If you can win, you can also lose. One of the things I've been struggling with for the past couple of days when it comes to this whole scenario, especially if you're a day one, which I hope y'all are a day one fan, please hit the likes. Please share out this stream. The last live watch and react we did over the Mickey Facts did over 1,000 views in 24 hours. I appreciate each and every one of y'all for that. Let's get those numbers up here too. Let's get it working over here too. So hit out the likes, hit out the shares, hype the video. I've yet to see anybody hype one of my videos. Hype up my video, man. I appreciate it. But one of the things that I've struggled with this whole Geechi Gotti being arrested for what he's alleged to have done is this. When it comes to battle rap, what do we praise? What's the number one thing we praise? The number one thing that we praise in this culture, the number one thing that we say will help you win over a crowd instantaneously, that will automatically get the crowd eating out of the palm of your hands every single time you step on stage or you step on that pit, whether it's 50 people there, whether it's 2,000 people there. The one thing that we say that holds evidence to be consistent is that if you are authentic and you are really about that street life and your believability is really like that, that is what's helped you elevate in this culture. And that is something that I've even praised. I've even ridiculed certain battles and certain matchups that I've seen because I'm like, well, the believability ain't there. So how you gonna tell me you shooting these guns? I don't see it. You don't give me that. You don't give me that feeling. I'm looking at you. I'm like, nah. But the problem is, some of the realists in this culture have to go through this, have taken L's. You know what I'm saying? Sue Surf, almost home, which is crazy to think about. Today's the 13th. He'll be home in less than 4 days. He's holding an L right now, though. In a couple of days, he won't be. But he'll be forever holding that L because that's time away from his family that he lost, time away from the community that he loves and the people that love him. So that's an L. That's an L in itself. Geechi Gotti, another one of the realest. What did we say? You ain't nobody realer than Geechi. We know who that is. Documented. Documentaries about him before we knew about him in battle rap. Seen him in real life. He is everything we think he is. But don't this come with it? So the very same thing we praise is the very same thing that is respectfully Geechi Gotti's downfall. We're gonna get to the live and react, but I just need to say my piece and really kind of get this off my chest before we get into it. So I appreciate y'all bearing with me. You know what I'm saying? Hit the likes and all that. So my question to you is, are we a part of the problem? Are we just as much of the problem as the person who actually did the act? Because I'll be honest with y'all, I'm a huge King Von fan. I'm a huge King Von fan. I'll tell you this, I watched the documentary before I listen to any of the music. Think about that. Think about what kind of crazy space I was in mentally to watch the documentary and say, oh yeah, I need the music now. So don't act like we don't do it. So for some of y'all out there that are condemning the fact that Geechi got arrested, I don't want to see y'all praising another battle rapper who is everything we think a street nigga should be, who presents themselves as everything a street nigga should be. Because again, if you are going to praise this in the same breath, you cannot condemn it when they take an L. If you're going to uphold the codes of the street, don't condemn him when he's doing street shit. Am I lying? I don't feel like I am. So yes, as a man, I can say I'm in a conundrum. I was in a conundrum. I was thinking about the things I've said on this channel. I was like, damn, like, let's be honest. JC, I don't believe this man's out here shooting ARs, and no, I don't think he's gun toting like that. I don't. But in the same breath, when you see somebody that is gun toting, you want to be shocked. You want to condemn it. We can't have it both ways. So I'm just saying that's just something to think about. Little food for thought. Little food for thought for the ones that's out here condemning him and making jokes. And yeah, we're gonna have our jokes because we joke on everything. It's a cruel world. But don't act like we're not contradicting ourselves when you condemning Geechi for literally what y'all praise him for when he battles. Now, do I understand it? No. Because in the same vein, that's someone who, you know what I'm saying? Again, these battle rappers, they flaunt this fictitious money. They flaunt this fictitious money, right? Because if you get in 50, 60,000 a battle, I gotta believe you're not risking your life for this. I gotta believe you're not risking your freedom for this. As easy as Geechi Gotti can catch a battle, as easy as Geechi Gotti can get booked, if the money was really like that, y'all was really popping bottles and buying chains and designer everything. Every time I look up, a battle rapper got on Balenciagas. Multiple pair. A battle rapper got a new, oh yeah, you know, this only $15,000. You got a $15,000 chain. And you telling us you're making 50, 60 a battle. But then in the same breath, you risk your life and your freedom for this. So I don't want to hear the money talk from the battle rappers. Please stop it. I don't want to hear the money talk from the battle rappers. Don't tell us you're getting 40, 50,000 a battle. No, you're not. But y'all think this is what it is, because I've seen a lot of people say it. Even battle rappers. Easy to Block Captain say, I can't get a regular 9 to 5. Y'all act like drug dealing is the only hustle. It might be what you know, but it ain't the only way to hustle. You ain't gotta be working at Walmart so somebody can. You can work from home. You can start a business. Take your hustling mentality and translate it to the real world. It's possible. I've seen other people do it. I've seen kids do it. Kids take a hood-like mentality and translate it to the business world. I got a teenager right now who owns an ice cream shop in my city. He's a teenager. Take that mentality and translate it to something else. But again, y'all get caught up in the allure. Y'all ego says I can't get a regular job. Guess what a regular job has? Insurance, stability, long term, 401k. These are the things I think, like, why, if you was a battle rapper, why not? If nothing else, get a job so you have insurance. Find a job where you have insurance, where you can have a life insurance policy. Have something to give your kids if something were to ever happen to you. There's no 401k in the streets. Respectfully. There's no 401k in battle rap. If it is, I ain't heard about it. Just being honest. Respectfully. Y'all niggas y'all are reaching these great achievements and getting cake. A million views. Walk around saying you get 1 million views. That ain't your 1 million views. That's URL million views. That's Bags and Bodies million views. That's Chrome 23 million views. Hello. 2 million views ain't gonna 2 million views on someone else's channel ain't helping feeding your kids. Ain't helping paying your rent. And if you lucky enough or you blessed enough to have a mortgage, it ain't helping you pay your mortgage. Just food for thought. Just food for thought. But let's get to it, man. So we're going to sit here and do a live watch and react of the full body cam fleeing, I guess, detaining, fleeing, and arresting of Geechi, Gotti, and others. And like I said in the thumbnail, it's only one or two things that I see. Who either snitched on Geechi or who's going to snitch on Geechi. Because if the album, if the numbers is what I think they is, what I have documented, what I've researched, damn near 10 years max account for 4 to 5 with pending charges to come. It could get dark. It could get dark. But shout out to Battle Rap Dose, man. One of the newer channels in battle rap, really covering the gambit, man, covering everybody channel, highlighting, you know what I'm saying, opinions, highlighting interviews, dropping battle rap news related footage, man, in real time. You gotta love a new platform like that. So shout out to them, man. Make sure y'all go subscribe. That is where I am getting a lot of my live watching reacts is over there. So shout out to them. But let's get to it, man. I don't want to waste no more of y'all time. You know what I'm saying? Happy Friday. Hit the likes, man. Hit them likes. Hit them likes. Share out that stream. If you following me on X, share out the live broadcast. I appreciate you. Shout out my brother Deadass Talk.
You guys got planes out there to do the speed? Okay. You got the insurance. Is this your car? Okay. You got insurance? It's a rental. You got the agreement? Can I take a look?
And the first thing I already got a problem with, we already know that Geechi is a convicted felon. We already know this. Why is he driving the car? At no point in time should he be driving this car. I don't care if they were going somewhere, they just coming from somewhere. He should not be driving this car. First mistake.
Do what? I'm sorry. It's a rental. Okay, how long you had it? Just a couple days. Okay, I got you. What's your telephone number for you?
Another problem that I have with this, if all four of y'all, if what is to be has been reported, if it is to be true that all four of y'all are residential, y'all are residents of the state of California, being in Ohio, you are automatically being looked at as you are being in the state of Ohio and to allege committed these crimes, you are already being seen as you were trying to traffic drugs. You flew into the city, you got a rental. You're automatically going to be assumed that you are trying to traffic drugs across state lines. And that's just being honest. Now, someone tell me I'm wrong. Someone refute that. Right now, the officer's getting the phone number. You Geechi got it.
Out of Cali. Okay. Where y'all coming from? Okay. Where's y'all room at?
One of the things I have a problem with right now is the line of questioning. Yeah, where's your room at? Where am I going? I'm going back to the hotel. I'm cool. Keeping in general. But I ain't gonna lie to you. If I was Geechi Gotti right now, I'd be scared shitless. Let's keep it a bean. If I have the record that he has, and I'm in this situation right now, knowing potentially what is in this car, or not even knowing potentially what's in the car, knowing what's in this car, bruh, I am scared to death.
All right, give me just a sec. We'll see what the guys upstairs up on the plane want to do with you. All right. Yeah, that's what got you the plane.
They said we were speeding.
Yeah. They get the plane. Like I said, they do that out there in California. Those guys, they gotta let us know. So yeah, give me just a minute.
First of all, you automatically have 2 police vehicles pulled up. Now, obviously, I'm sure at this point in time, police procedure is when one vehicle stops you, they automatically signal backup, especially if there's multiple occupants in the car. But you have the officer telling you were tracked by an airplane and they caught you speeding. You see the look on Geechi's face. Geechi know he set their cruise control 5 miles over the speed limit. He made sure or at least he thought to have made sure. I am of the assumption, at least I would, there's no way I'm getting caught for speeding. To me, that's if you know you trafficking, that's literally one of the dumbest things you can do. And let's not act like we ain't never seen it before, because I watched police videos, police interactions all the time. And it'd be some of the big drug busts, and they'd be doing like 10, 15 miles over the speed limit. Should be crazy.
I'm gonna pull. Yeah. Turning on to waterfront. Gonna bail.
So at this point in time, Geechi has decided to run automatically. My thing is, where you going? You about to lead him on a police chase all the way back to California? That was literally like I was like, you're not from there. You don't know where no streets is at, no nothing. And it's in the snow. So we don't know what the road condition is like. I don't know. I think I would have just took the L, man. If it was gonna be that, I get you trying to run. I get it. It's in the moment, adrenaline pumping, your heart probably pumping out your chest and all of that going on. Dopamine going crazy. But how many additional charges do we think that they got for fleeing the scene, resisting arrest, Then you also got to think about the resources that it took to apprehend them. Did they have to call in different departments? Did they have to deploy, you know what I'm saying, tasers or anything like that? All of that stuff costs money, and they need that back. They will charge. I'm sure they will charge you for that stuff. The financial piece, and again, how much the judge looks at that. How hard did you flee? How much effort did it take for the police department to apprehend you, to the cops to get you? How much time did it take? What all did they have to go through? Because definitely panic peeling off. That's what I'm saying. Like, for me, I'm probably at that point in time, I think you just got to take that L, because you're only going to get additional charges after that. This is not, it ain't like if you was in LA, if you was in California, your neighborhood, and you did this, I might even understand that a little better, because you know where the duck off spots is at. You know, you swing this left, boom, you swing this right. You know what I'm saying? You reverse here, you might be able to lose them real quick. I get that. But you're not from there. Weather conditions don't look that good. I don't know. And maybe it's just a civilian in me, because I'm a civilian, but as I'm looking at it, obviously we're not in the driver's seat, but as we are looking at this play out, how many years could have been avoided? How many charges could have been avoided if he simply would have just stayed his ass right there and just got arrested and dealt with it?
Run down waterfront. Stop! I'm gonna tackle you. Get down, bro. Get down. Get on the fucking ground, you retard.
I don't got nothing, bro.
Do not fucking.
I don't have nothing. You got my phone.
Give me your hand.
I can't. You got me.
Give me your hand.
I can't. You
back here. Back here. Both hands.
Okay, so I seen this earlier today when I was watching this video, bro. My buddy got a vape in his hand. Why are you running with a vape in your hand? Like, what you about to do with the vape and your cell phone in your hand while you running from the cops? What is the end goal in that? Explain it to me. You have a vape in your hand and you run it. You're going to, like, and you ain't get that far. Again, this is what. How many things could have been avoided if we just take that L, man? Sometimes you got to cut your nose off to spite your face. Sometimes you got to cut your nose off to spite your face.
Hands. You drop your phone, drop your vape.
You have me, sir.
Drop your phone, drop your vape.
You have me. I can't grab nothing.
Let go of your phone.
Let go of the vape,
Let
sir.
go.
You think they're going to give you
let go, drop it.
Before you go?
Can you get my phone so it don't mess up?
I'll get it in a second.
Please, bro.
I'm not worried about your phone right now.
Why are you so concerned about that phone? If it was me, I would have tried to put that phone in as much snow as I possibly could. Because clearly y'all didn't use no burner phones. Clearly that is your actual real phone. Because if that was a burner, look, man, you had that phone. Like, what you think you about to do with that phone? It's only going to be more incriminating evidence on that phone. I got to believe it. They've been tracking y'all. We already know they've been tracking y'all since the moment y'all touched down, since the moment y'all flew in. They've been on y'all. Also, which, again, leads me to believe one of y'all, if it ain't Gotti and it's one of his accomplices, one of them had to be hot. One of them had to be under investigation, or maybe all four of them was under investigation. And you'll hear why I think that. Why I know somebody was either under investigation or working for all, you know what I'm saying, had already flipped on the crew. Let's be honest. Because there's a point in time in this video, and y'all know it, where they asked him, he was like, what I do. He already says, he don't even say what your name is. He says, y'all were in a string of robberies of pharmaceuticals. Y'all been doing this a string? How long is that string? Are we talking? You're talking at least three times?
Now, do what I need you to do.
All right.
Hey, get over here.
Stop. I'm wet. This is wet.
I don't give a shit. I'm wet. Shut up.
Ah,
Stop resisting.
I'm trying to.
This is wet as crazy. It snows.
What the
Don't be
fuck?
wet. Welcome to the Midwest. And then look at that snow. Look at that.
Stay right there.
Waterfront and Civic Center.
I'm trying to just get up, sir. That's
No,
it. This
stay
is
down
cold
for
as
me.
fuck.
I know his hands cold though. Get in that snow too.
Can I please just get up? Please just get up.
We have 2 outstanding, I believe. Fled
Get on your knees.
south on
You don't run
Waterfront.
this one.
Huh? We have 4 that ran.
You got 2 in custody. Hey, can you get my phone?
I got it. 9 times 93 after
They
drone.
gonna get the phone because the phone is now evidence. You ain't gotta worry
Hey,
about
my
the
car.
phone.
Right here.
That phone is now
Search
evidence.
him.
Get down on the ground right now. Get down on the ground.
And let's address the elephant in the room. They lucky they didn't get killed. If ain't nobody saying, let's put it out there and be for real. They lucky them officers didn't shoot them. That man got his gun out. He's telling you right now, get on the ground. You know how scared how scared I would be if the police was really after me like that with their gun already out. Gun already out.
I will shoot you.
And he just told him I would shoot you. He said, give me a reason. I want you to look like you reaching for something. If you do, he's telling you, bro, ain't no way. Nope. I ain't built for this type of lifestyle. Hell no.
Get your hands in the air. Do not reach for anything. You hear me? Did that?
So that's Geechi saying, I'm done. I ain't got shit.
Stop resisting.
I'm trying to. Oh. What the fuck? What?
93.
Stay right there. Stay right here.
I'm trying to just get up, sir. That's
No,
it. This is cold as fuck.
That's the there go the phone right there. There go the phone right there. Yep. Vape up. Vape sitting up
Can I
under there.
please just get up? Please just get up.
Get on your knees. There you go.
I know he's
Hey, can you get my phone?
We'll grab it. We'll grab it in a minute. Let's get you in the car, okay?
evidence, bro.
I'm in there sleep. Don't know what's going on. What the fuck is y'all doing?
Sir, what you mean you was asleep? See, this is the one I don't trust. I ain't gonna lie to you. If you're asking me to put $1 on who I think, bro, the man that says during the police chase. Now, mind you, during this police chase, there were crowbars being thrown out the window. During this police chase, the spikes had been deployed. You know the spikes that they throw across the street to make sure they pop all 4 of your tires. Those have been destroyed. You slept through that? Sir, at one point in time, they said that that Geechi was driving on the rim. You slept through that? You telling me you was sleepy? You running for no reason? If I was asleep, I wouldn't even have got out the car. If you really wanted to play that game, what you get out the car for and just start running? Now you sitting here worried about a vape and a phone. No. I don't trust it. Not one bit.
Hey, my car. Search him.
Anything on his? Hook me, stick me, prod me.
I just got money.
Okay. A lot of money.
Whose car is that?
That's $1,800.
1,800. When he grabs the bag, I'm gonna put that in there for you, okay?
Fuck.
Yeah, it's cold.
Let Let me shake this shit off.
I don't mean to laugh, but I know we.
He took off running. He don't have a dog.
You hear me?
What?
Can you take this off of me?
Give me 1 second. Let me make sure you don't got anything, okay?
I'm telling you the truth, bro. I don't got nothing other than that.
I got to check, bro, okay?
He said he's so cold.
Oh, knock the fuck out.
Last thing I don't want, man, I'm not saying you would do it, but if I don't check somebody and then they got something, then I get in trouble. You hear me?
I mean, the police officer nice enough to knock his toe off.
All right, he's got the heat. The rest of it shouldn't out, okay? Get you back here. Right here. The heat's on.
What? No, it ain't on.
All right, I'll turn it.
Hand on your face.
Jesus Christ.
Put your hands behind your back. Put both of your hands behind your back.
Pistol ready, dude.
Lay it on your face. I don't care if it's uncomfortable.
I mean, he told Geechi to lay on his face in the snow, bro. Like, what is going through your mind?
Put it on your face.
Bro, I'm probably thinking about so many different things. You probably thinking
Give me cuffs up here, CJ, if you can.
thinking about your girl, thinking about the decision to even come to Ohio in the first place. You gotta be having so many flashbacks. Y'all know this in trouble.
You want to just throw cuffs on?
Probably trying to calculate years and charges they probably get. It's crazy.
Get up.
That was good.
I'll make sure I hit the light.
Yeah. Get up.
Make sure I hit the light.
You got another one outstanding?
I'm going to go start looking.
Who's outstanding?
Look how many police cars they got involved in this. Look how many police cars they got. Hold on. I want to see if I can count this.
You got another one outstanding?
I'm going to go start looking.
Who's outstanding?
Kind of like a bunch of flies there. Good God. Here we got. That's 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4. The one behind this one, I think it is. I'm counting at least 4 vehicles. Probably more than that.
Okay. I'm on the other side.
That's 5. That's number 5. We got 5 police vehicles. All right.
You search him easy.
Damn. I said, man, prayers to the Gotti family, to his kids. I pray for the best outcome for him.
Yeah, they ran that direction.
I don't see how he gets it. Definitely.
Get out of this car for me.
First, we're going through all the pockets. He's trying to make sure they get every bit. You got, hold on. Very good. product on him? Hey, is he pulling out baggies?
Yeah.
Like bats? Man, it's so it's he hey man, take that brother out the date. Shit. Take him out on a date. He gotta be one of the most thorough pat downs I've ever seen. Man, I mean, I know it don't matter now, but Geechi was set to battle real sick on world domination coming up in a couple weeks. It's crazy. To wake up one morning in a completely different mind state and to know that the next, at least until you go to trial and everything else, it's about to be some shit, bro.
No offense, man, but I'm not taking your word for that. You see why?
I didn't know.
All right. Have a seat.
So you got everything. Those do look like socks. So I'm assuming the baggies was in there. What y'all think, Shaq? You said those are the pills? Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Which is even crazier that you have them on said person, like they're on your person. And you the felon, you probably got the most. We know you got the most. We don't know the mother. Well, I guess we don't know if you have the most at risk, but we are assuming that you have the most to lose out of everybody in that vehicle. One, you driving, so you made the decision to flee. Already a convicted felon, crossing state lines. And again, these are pending charges. They could be adding more charges, which I'm assuming that there's probably going to be a burglary to follow. He said Geechi, a felon, had pills on him and was the driver. I mean, you would hope that your homies wouldn't do you like this. You said 900 bond. He cooked. Yeah, I've heard varying numbers from 500K, from 900 to 500K. Y'all know how that goes. You usually, in order to get bonded out, you got to pay at least 10%. So that's anywhere from $50,000 to $90,000. I am assuming he does not just have that just laying around somewhere. But then additionally, the problem that he has, let's just say he tries to get a bail bondsman. Well, sir, bail bondsmen are only afforded to residents of that actual state that you catch that charge in. You all, seemingly being from California, committing crimes in Ohio, it's going to be very difficult, if damn near impossible, to get a bail bondsman. Because again, you have to be a residency, in my knowledge, you have to be a residency of that state in order to be eligible for that. So if that's the case, then you potentially saying that you got to buy an apartment in Ohio because they want to put you on an ankle monitor restriction because they know you have to believe you're now considered you're a flight risk. You I mean shit, you ran away from the cops. You are a residency of California. Everything to me says you're gonna be a flight risk. He said, that's right. Oh man, it's worse. That's what I'm saying. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. He can't get one unless he gonna live with someone in Ohio until his court date. That's what I'm saying. So he's pretty much gonna be stuck there unless someone's gonna say yes, they're gonna get the money, the 50 to 90,000 it's gonna take to get him out of jail. Then he has to live with them, and he's gonna be on ankle monitor restriction. Now would have all of that been not a thing if he wouldn't have ran? Hell no. He knew the reason why he ran because he knew he was going to jail. But obviously, you running just added additional charges because, again, it's not like you running in California. It's not like you running in a neighborhood that you know, in a city that you know, where you might be able to get out the car and duck off. But again, you're gonna have to run and trek through the snow. There's nowhere for you to go. You see what happened? Buddy hit the snow. Next thing you know, he begging to stand up. You said I'm shocked he's being offered a bond considering him trying to flee and not local. I mean, that's 100% as well. Why run if you gave them your license already? Like you know what they say. You never know it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got a plan until they get punched in the mouth, right? That's a different type of punch. When you know you're a convicted felon, when you're in the driver's seat and you know you got upwards of 3,000 pills, and you actually got pills on your person, you know you going to jail. You know what you're facing because you know what's in that car. I guess a part of you just says F it. But for me, again, outside looking in, I don't have dopamine when I'm watching this. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? My adrenaline isn't pumping. So I don't know what I do. Outside looking in, it's very easy to say what we would do. He said might as well run prior to giving up your ID. I mean, yeah, if you was going, but here's the thing though. Here's the thing. They already knew who they was. They already knew who they was before they even pulled them over. One of the accomplices got arrested. He said, "What you pulled me over?" He said, "What you pulled me over for?" He already listed the thing. Y'all were in a string of pharmaceuticals. Y'all been robbing pharmaceuticals. A string of them. We already know who you are. ID or not, they got you dead to rights. They've been watching you since you got off that plane. So it's only two questions that we got to ask ourselves, and then we got to be real with ourselves. One, who snitched on Geechi? Because you got to believe he wasn't snitching. He's a felon. Hell no, he got everything to lose. More to lose than we know about the other three. He's one of the biggest battle rappers we got in this culture. He was literally about to rap in one of the biggest. He was about to go across the border. Y'all remember how hard it was that some of them fools didn't go across the border. Remember they supposed to be doing the battle rap event with Battle Rap Doctor in Africa, but had to cancel it because some of them some of them could not get visas, some of them could not get passports to go to Africa. Had to postpone the event. He was supposed to go to Canada in a couple of weeks. I mean, it's minute at this point. And again, I want to bring up what I said earlier. If you just now started rocking with us, man, make sure you hit the likes. Make sure you hype up the video. I ain't got no hypes on my video yet, man. Hype up the video. I appreciate y'all going back and watching that live and react we did with Mickey Facts. And oh yeah, Keo and Averb. Respectfully, the battle rap community may be done with y'all. I am not, sir. I am not. We're definitely going to do a separate live and react to the glazing that I seen in that. I can't even call it was an interview, what you did, Keo. What you did wasn't no interview. You damn near pulled that man pants down yourself. Damn near. That is the definition of glazing. But again, I get to y'all in a separate blog. I promise you I will. But the question that we got to ask ourselves when it comes to these battle rappers, we praise them for being authentic. We praise them for the believability, for the street credibility. But then when they get arrested, what do I see some of y'all doing? Laughing and condemning the actions that y'all were just praising last battle, just praising him for his lyricism, just praising him for the realness and the punches. It don't get much realer than that, then. It don't get much realer than getting arrested, running in the snow, tripping and falling in the snow. Got to be face down in the snow because they told you to put your hands behind your back. The man searching every crevice you got on your body, every pocket you thought you would have had. He's searching it all. Don't get much realer than that. But yet I see people condemning them. Yet I see people making crazy jokes. And again, we're gonna make jokes. Eventually, it's gonna get to the point where you're gonna make a joke. Somebody's gonna have a battle rap bar about Geechi Gotti at the next big event. Y'all are. So let's, you know what I'm saying? Let I know everybody want to say free Geechi, but let's also know where we're about to be at in about 3 weeks with this shit. Facts. So, like I said, man, for me, I'm praying for the best outcome for Geechi. I'm praying for the best outcome in this situation for Geechi. Pray for his family. I pray for the ones that are impacted by him, the EFB family. Oh, because they take a hit too. The podcast, the clothing brand, you know what I'm saying? The riot. Like, Geechi had all this motion, and you figure like he's making all this money, but then you see him risking his life doing this. And just stop and make you think. Battle rappers can't be getting the consistent bread that they say they do when they battling. Because if you are, there's no way I'm risking my freedom for this. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Again, we're going to have more live and reaction videos. Don't worry. Don't worry. And we still doing bar recaps, interviews. Y'all let me know who y'all want me to interview. Y'all let me know who y'all want me to interview in the comment section. Continue to support the brand. Like I said, we got the black and white t-shirts that I got right now. We got some crew necks in the gold, got crew necks in the burgundy. They going crazy. I'm gonna be doing some temperature check socks. Oh man, I'm gonna do a community post. My homies, so my birthday was this past Saturday, right? My homies got me some custom made Air Force Ones, St. Louis temperature check theme. So I will be posting the pictures on the community post so y'all can take a look at that. I'm never gonna wear them, by the way. I'm like, I love the shoes too much. I'm never gonna wear them. I'm gonna put them in a glass case. It's gonna go in my man cave, and that's gonna be that. But I appreciate each and every one of y'all for rocking with me. I'm gonna get up out of here. This is Temperature Check. I am your host as always, man. Mr. Check the Temperature. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Hype me up as well. And you know the motto, I ain't just getting started. I've been here.